Welcome back. You're now tuned into the other side of sports. Your host, Laws in the building. It's me, it's Aaron. We in here rocking out. Bro, what's happening, dog? You see the Washington Commanders?
Stomping Bama's out. Everybody picked the Chargers except for one dude.
Hey, dog, we beat the Bama's. We not supposed to beat and lose to the Bama's. We supposed to mudhole. What's going on? Jaden back. He looked semi-healthy. I was concerned, dog. He had that Terminator 2 brace joint on. I ain't know how it was gonna go, bro.
That was trauma. You was thinking back to RG3. He moved like he was 100% healthy to me, and they
Yeah.
called the game like he was 100% healthy. I think it was just precautionary to wear the brakes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
make
Yeah.
him wear
Yeah.
the.
Yeah. I mean, listen. If he gonna play like that, I mean, he was back to J. Dog, he's special, bro. He's special. He back to being Jaden, dog. I mean, he threw some passes. Bama's drop passes. I'm like, dog.
Dog, Chris Moore dropped the. That pass was one of the ones that they replay on a reel on your Hall of Fame weekend, and he just dropped it right in the bread basket. That touchdown in the back corner, where he rolled out to the right, put the joint on the laser, right on his chest, and the Bama dropped it.
Yeah, no. I don't know how the Bama dropped it, but Jaden was Jaden. They got the win, big win. They basically handled the Chargers, dog. 27-10.
Scored
Could have been.
27 unanswered.
The defense looked way better. I mean, like they was generating pressure. They were getting to the quarterback and looked like they was. I mean, Omarion Hampton had some couple good runs in there, but overall they look better on defense, Aaron. We've been real critical of the defense. So
Uh, so, yes, I think I definitely saw some adjustments finally from
okay.
Joe Witt as far as not every snap being 20 yards off, playing that same soft zone. We saw a little bit of press sometimes, and we also saw them passing off guys instead of having Marshawn Lattimore chasing guys across the whole formation. So seeing them pass, like you can tell they made adjustments that they weren't making earlier in the season. So I did like those things. Penalties saved them on a lot of stuff though.
It
Like they
did.
had like 4 or 5 big completions towards the end of the game that is still frustrating to see.
Mhm.
But they were
I,
better than they've been in the previous game, so you got to give them credit for that.
yeah, I would have thought me personally that they would have came in offensively and picked on Benjamin St. Juice, though. Like
Yeah,
they did not target him enough. Like I mean, clearly they ran a game plan and the game plan was effective. But like, dog, when you got a liability like that on the field, you have to be going at that Bama because a lot of the big plays that they had was on that Bama. So I'm just, yeah,
yeah, and
that
I
was a
think
little dominant to me.
that's my frustration with Cliff and the offense, and with this organization in general. Even the last few head coaches, they don't target matchups. It's more about scheme and somebody's going to be open and just go through your progressions instead of no. We got a bum over here. We're going to throw 5 straight passes till they go into a different coverage. Until they
That's how
completely
I'm
shift the
operating.
scheme over there, then we'll play off of that. But they just refuse to do that, which can
Yeah,
be frustrating sometimes. But they won handily, so it's hard to
mhm.
complain.
Yeah. No, they definitely won, and I thought they did make some adjustments. Offensively, they look better.
They
Uh,
ran the ball consistently with Bill instead of playing this hot, cold, weird game they play with the running backs. It seemed like they made a distinct effort to try to run the ball against the Chargers. And
mhm.
Alabama ran for over 100. He liked that.
And feature him as the lead back. It seemed
Yeah,
like he
he
got
liked
a
that.
lot of the touches. They gave him the rock, put him in space. Yeah, he is like that, though.
He's
I think
probably the best
especially
running
when
back they've had since Portis. Like speed
really
and power. Like, yeah, it's not even close to me.
Alfred Morris was good, Aaron. It was
He,
the
he
scheme though.
he's way better than Alfred Morris ever was.
He is way better. he is way,
Like
he
Alfred
got
Morris
way
can't finish runs the way he can.
yeah.
He doesn't have that speed, that like closing ability, the way to get to the corner like that.
Yeah.
And there's no Kyle Shanahan here, or you know what I mean. Like that
Mhm.
helped a lot.
Yeah, nah, for sure. First, first year, see the basketball that game and maybe how they can keep that momentum into the next week. We'll get into those games in a minute. Uh, Past weekend, San Francisco beat the Rams Thursday night. That joint was a burner. That was the dumbest play call I ever seen. Trying to run Kyron Williams on inside run joint after these Bama's been passing all up and down the field all night.
Right, right.
I said,
And
what are
they ran
y'all
the same
doing?
play that they ran 5 other times
And
and
they got
barely
stuffed.
got first downs on. So it's like, put the
Yeah,
ball in your best player's hands, man. Let
yeah,
Stafford win or
yeah.
lose that game.
And give it to Puka. That Bama is automatic. You know, he catching everything. That Bama he just different, bro. So they lost that drink. That was their fault. Vikings and Browns. Here we go, Aaron. Vikings beat the Browns in the no. First of all, I went back and watched the entire game because I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be biased. I wanted to make sure that I was looking at it objectively and not with emotional tide current pushing me one way or another. Everybody knows that I root for Shedeur and I'm a Shedeur fan, but I just wanted to be objective looking at it, though. This was the most vanilla call game I ever seen an NFL team do for a quarterback, though. This Bama was dinking and dunking at the. This is dinking and dunking like we never seen it before, though.
Worse than Kirk?
Worse than Kurt. They dinked and dunked the entire game, and any pass over 15 yards was incomplete, though. He might have went. I take that back. He might have completed maybe two out of like maybe eight, 2 out of 8 passes over 15 yards were completed downfield. Everything else was in within 15 yards and in, and it was just sideline to sideline. And in the NFL, that's not gonna work, dog. It's not gonna work. You have to be able to generate passes downfield. And if you can't do that, you're just not gonna be able to be successful. He looked to me, looking at it, he looked like a backup quarterback. And this is what I'm talking about, Dillon Gabriel, people. He looked like a backup quarterback. There was nothing that he did that was like, oh, that Bama, yeah, he's special. Or this is like for all that the Browns are having to navigate and deal with, for him to now be their quarterback, it just, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they have a plan. They traded Joe Flacco today um, to the Cincinnati Bengals within the division. Now, I guess I'm assuming Shedeur now becomes the number 2 quarterback in this whole scenario. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, dog. There's been a lot of scrutiny against the fantasy, a lot of scrutiny against the team in general. The moves that they've made, the one bright spot is Quinshawn Junkins, who looks like he a beast. Um, yeah, bro. What are your thoughts on this joint? Like, is it just the Browns not knowing what they're doing? Do they have a plan? Are they trying to like protect Shedeur and not put him in a situation where he looks out mad? I don't. I,
He's not going to look outmatched. Like, he's a better player than Dillon Gabriel, period.
that's a
He,
fact.
there might be periods of time where he looks like a rookie and he struggles, as I expect all rookies not named Jaden Daniels to do.
Hmm.
Like, there's going to be periods where it's not easy. So don't take that away from it. Shadeur's going to push the ball downfield. He's going to make bigger plays. He's going to look more like a pro when he flashes than Dillon Gabriel ever will.
That's
So
a fact.
that's just what it is. They're not protecting them from anything. I think they're protecting their reputations because Gabriel was drafted higher. So they need him to perform like, or there need to be a narrative that he's more prepared or more ready right now. Because if you put Shedeur in there, Shedeur looks all world, it makes the entire league look like idiots. It looks like there is collusion. And it makes them look like idiots for not drafting him in the third round instead of drafting him where they drafted him.
Hmm.
Because the narrative is it's all about football, the reason why he didn't get taken higher. And they just have to stick to the script. But
How?
Gabriel will fizzle out.
Yeah, I give him 4 games max though before they have to pivot off of Gabriel. He doesn't give them a better chance to win. I mean, to me, what he did, like and if you look at the stats could be a little deceiving, because I could have gone out there and did the same thing though. Everything was 5 yards this way and that way, side to sideline. Um, passes he had to throw down the field, them joints, they didn't look good, bro. Um, yeah, I want to see Shedeur out there. I think he will get his chance. A couple more weeks of this foolishness, dog. With all the heat that Stefanski's taking right now, they got to do something. And we know, without them even saying, we know this joint is collusion, dog. There's no reason why the Bama shouldn't be leading the scout team. There's no reason why they just put him back to the third string, and then finally now they traded Joe Flacco. Like this whole song and dance just shows the incompetence of the Cleveland Browns. And honestly, they get what they get, though. Like you want to be stupid, stupid games win stupid prizes. And if y'all want to be idiots and just try like not make it about football and everything else, then that's what you get, dog. Dillon Gabriel is an Ike bite. The Bama is small, he's little.
Did you
His
see him
passing's getting
standing
better
next
than
to Carson Wentz?
now. Hold
You
on,
should
and
put the picture right now.
I seen the picture, dog. But the thing is though, Aaron, Carson Wentz like 6'6", dog. That Bama
He's
he
6'5".
he time over me too, dog. That Bama big, dog.
No, no, not like that. Pull a picture. This Bama make him look like a child.
Let's see here, dog.
Let the people decide. It's not like, oh, he's just a few inches taller than Bama. This nigga is at
Hold on.
least 6 inches, pause,
I got
taller.
I got you. Here we go. We going for put this joint up. All right, just hold on, people. We got you. Let me see if I can get this photo propped up here. Dog, the Bama is Ike Bike. I ain't even gonna hold you. No, not now. Overlay. Let's do where we at.
Because Mike Vick wasn't huge, but he didn't look like this, like an adolescent on the field, dog. There's no way.
Hey, dog. He ain't a kid though. He look like a kid.
No, he's like an adolescent.
All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. All right, we got it. We got it locked in. Dog, he is bigger than the Bama, dog. Dillon Gabriel Ike bite, Aaron. We know this to be the case, bro. We know this. He little, bro. He little. Dillon Gabriel, what are you like? 5'9", 5'10"?
That's how it looks.
Yeah, he little, bro. He little.
You got to have otherworldly athleticism to be that size and to be a cooker in the league.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact, dog. That's a fact.
You got to be Mike Vick, Allen Iverson. Like, you got to have athleticism off the charts.
Yeah, he don't have that, dog. He don't have that. I mean,
even Johnny Manziel, who's not that small, but like he had like next level athleticism where he could move around, buy time, make
and he
plays.
had an arm, dog. Johnny had an arm. I mean, Dillon can throw the football, but he just can't. He's not as accurate.
He can't drive the football.
Yeah, clearly is not as accurate as Shedeur. Browns got to figure it out, dog. They just gonna keep losing until they figure it out. But I mean,
but they know they're getting fired at the end of the year, so they're not in a rush to be proven wrong. Like they're going to ride this Dillon Gabriel thing out as long as they possibly can. And like you said, we know for firsthand, coaches can come up and craft game plans to make sorry people look palatable, and to have
the kind
of excuses they need to stick with that.
So, but it's the thing, though. Aaron. I think this is a little bit different because people are so especially like when you got a sorry team like the Browns, and this is one thing. I follow the Browns like their radio programming and stuff like that. Like I follow that joint now because the joint is just so entertaining, and I want to hear what they gotta say. Dog, they're not being like that old stuff that used to happen when Bama's can control the narratives. That joint is not the same way, dog, because they're talking like we talk. Like they're like, we didn't see anything that would make us think Dillon Gabriel should be out there. Like he looked regular schmegular. I mean, they didn't say those words, but that's basically what they were saying. Like you're telling me this is your guy. Like what am I supposed to be excited about? Like what is the characteristics or the traits that's supposed to excite me? Basically, they looked at 17 points and they were like, well, Joe Flacco could give us 17 points. Like all these other Bama's can do that. So like sell me the guy. That's basically what the fans are saying. You want to say this the guy? Well, sell him to me. 17 points is not. It's not doing it because apparently, like the Browns, they haven't been able to like get over 20 points. Like that's like a threshold of points they haven't been able to score this year. And so they're like, dog, you know, they calling for Stefanski head, dog. They want that Bama fired up out of there.
He
So
gonna get fired either way. This
yeah,
is last year coaching.
that's a fact. Uh, Texans mollywopped the Ravens, dog, at home. Raven, dog, without Lamar, the Ravens, you could just go ahead and cancel Christmas for them, Bama's, because they don't have a chance in the world without Lamar. I know their defense is banged up, but the Ravens are now 1-4. Some of the Ravens fans already calling for John Harbaugh head. They like, we need to fire this Bama. I wouldn't
It
go
might be
that far.
time. I always argue against that with him and Tomlin,
Uh-huh.
but it might be time. It
You
might be
think
time.
you think he dinosaur?
It's not just that. Like one of the main issues is he was a special teams guy, so he not an X or O either way, offensively or defensively, where he can come up with something to fix whatever it is that's going on. He's
He
got to
gotta
rely on
rely.
other
Yeah,
people. He's a
that's a
special
fair.
teams coordinator,
That's a fair.
so it's like you can't rah sorry into Super Bowl. Like you got to come up with something, and he's not in a position being a special teams coordinator
Yeah.
to come up with it. You know,
That,
he
that,
can't come up with
that,
something to fix.
that's a big note because most cases like you have coaches around the league, Shanahan, McVay, a lot of these
Like, all
guys
right,
that
this
they
not
look.
working. We gonna
Yeah.
go. We gonna run these handful of plays, dude. And I'm not saying he's mentally slow and couldn't like pick, but he's not the architect behind it,
Mm-mm.
offensively or defensively, from a schematic X's and O's standpoint. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's just you're relying on somebody else to fix it either way. So it might just be time. The message clearly is not making it through. Clearly, you picked the wrong coordinators.
Yeah.
Um, and,
I
and
mean, the
what we
thing is
also
though,
can say,
but
go ahead.
I'll say I'm gonna take a little bit like dog. When you got Lamar, dog, he make the coordinator everything. He give him extra points because the Bama's super dynamic. He can get away with stuff that the average quarterback. It's like dog.
He can't cover though.
That's a fact. I mean, right now their defense is like 30th in the league, dog. They look
Yeah, the
bad.
defense is terrible. Since Ozzy's been no longer been the GM, just the players that the Ravens are getting outside of Lamar have been very, very different. Like the team has been riding Lamar's coattails and the reputation of Ray Lewis for a long time now. The defense hasn't been super legit for a long time now. But because of the it's like the Redskins in Washington. It took 30 years to get rid of that run the ball, old world, how they won the Super Bowl in '91 mentality until Jaden pops up all of a sudden and people see something else work.
Mhm.
So people are still caught up in what the Ravens defense used to be, and that ain't it. Like they gotta outscore people every week. You need 40 from Lamar every week.
Yeah, and they got another tough one coming up. Then you had the Panthers' valiant comeback win against the Dolphins. Dog, this is unacceptable. They was up 3 scores in the fourth, and the Panthers came back and stole that game. What's his name? Rico Dowdle. That Batman looked like Barry Sanders, dog. He looked like 91
He
Barry
was with
Sanders.
Dallas
Dog.
last year. Yep.
Yeah, dog. Hey, I mean, it's unacceptable. Shout out to Panthers. Finally, I think Bryce Young has finally like shed a little bit of that tag, of being at least the bust category.
Andrew
Um,
said he's gonna be out the league in a couple years.
hey,
Just last week.
nah, he gonna be here to stay. I just think it's tough being Ike Bike though. He Ike Bike too, and that one of them Ike Bike bammers is just little. It's tough playing in the NFL at that size, but I think, I think you give him the weapons, he can run an offense and make it look competent. So, um, I mean, Panthers got a tough win, though. That takes them to 2-3. Dolphins in trouble, though. They 1-4. They talking about Mike
It's
McDaniel. They
over.
about to let him go, and he on a hot seat. And I mean, I don't blame him. The Bama's just look. I mean, they lost Tyreek Hill. You knew they were going to take a hit to their offense, but Bama thought it was addition by subtraction. It don't work that way. Now when you got a Bama with 4.2 speed, like 4.3 speed. So yeah, they're gonna struggle, dog. I think they done. Raiders at Colts. Colts mud hole the Raiders. Uh I Gino looking like the Jets Gino right now, dog. That Bama just not I don't know what's going on with Gino, bro. This Bama just keep throwing picks. You know, they only score 6 points. That's unacceptable. I mean, I know the Colts defense is real, but 6 points, good night. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's
Yeah,
almost like the Raiders are West Coast Jets,
yeah.
where just putting on the uniform take your superpowers away or something. So,
Yeah, dog. Hey, shout out my man Craig. I'm sorry, bro. Them Babs in the vortex. Giants at Saints. Saints beat the Giants. I think Jackson Dart came back down to earth this week, threw some picks. They're like
fumble.
the new car smell was done worn off. You can smell the cigarettes and the weed in the car now. So it just a little different now. So it's gonna be tough for them. They 1-4. I mean, we knew the Giants was gonna be some trash. So there's no surprise there. Jets in the vortex. They lost to the Cowboys. Cowboys really job mud hold them. Jets started to come back towards the end of the second half, but they on 5 now. What do you think they need to do, dog? Jets gonna get a W this year, or they gonna go on 16, like 17?
They might go on 17.
Dang,
But
that's a
you remember that first week with the Bama fumble and they threw him under the bus? I told you this was coming. They tried to wave the Bama and put everything on his back for show and for the fans to try to act like this extra account of it's so fake and fraudulent. And I was like, and this Bama about to lose the locker room already.
yeah,
These Bamas look like a disaster.
yeah.
They
And he
talking about him in a way they don't talk about coaches, especially this early, where it seemed like everybody is working on getting him out of there already.
oh my goodness, dog. Bama been there 3 weeks, Aaron.
You got
Been
to be
there,
careful how you navigate and treat people trying to
yeah,
prove a point to who. Because when it come to you, they not going to do it. They not going to be like, oh, well, he this, and that. Nah, they ready to get your ass up out of there.
yeah.
The same way you got him up out of it. So you got to be
Dog,
careful, though.
dog. The thing is, navigating the landscape, dog. You gotta do well. I'm not a fan of Robert Sala anyway. I thought this Bama hot pump Kool-Aid anyway. But the one kind of thing that was kind of like, well, it didn't really help him at the end of the day. I was about to say him having Aaron Rodgers because, like, you need a scapegoat, dog. When you black and a head coach, dog, you need somebody.
Somebody to take some of the blame.
Yeah, dog. Because right now it's looking like it's solely you. This your whole team. You brought these people on. Your offense look pedestrian. Your quarterback look like he can't throw. The defense look. I mean, that's your specialty, and they look like they getting on easy bake oven. And everybody. I mean, Cowboys really came into that joint and was washing them on offense, though. They could not stop the Cowboys on offense, like defensively. And so, that's your wheelhouse, defense. And they look like they was just getting ran through, dog. Magnums all over the whole apartment, dog. How they about to just it just it's just how it was going, dog. I'm like, oh my goodness, can somebody stop this? This
Nigga said magnums all over the apartment.
dog, that's what I'm saying. Baptist is just going downfield, just throwing the drink, touchdown, touchdown. Like, come on, bro. They got to do something different. So I don't know. 0-5, that drink looked tough. Okay. Broncos beat the Eagles. Yeah, this one of them games I kind of talked myself out of it. Like I knew, like something told me was like, dog, Broncos could get this drink. But then I'm like, nah, the Eagles, they just real, dog. But lo and behold, you can't win them all. Eagles caught their first L. I don't know what happened to the Eagles. It's like the Eagles almost like took their foot off the gas. Their job was handling the Broncos, and then they get to the third and fourth quarter, and then it's like they got stagnant on offense, and then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Titans get their first W. They beat the Cardinals. Dog, did you see the Bama run and drop the football right before he went into the end zone? Bro, The Bama Gannon, what's his name? Rich Gannon or whoever the coach is.
Jonathan Gannon.
No, the Bama punched, gut punched this
They
player in
fired his ass.
100K.
They was trying to get rid of that nigga anyway.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. The thing is, I would have punched that Bama too, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. Dog, I saw the joint and I was infuriated, dog. I was like, bro, why would you do that? Aaron, how do you do that, Aaron? You running butt naked wide open. You got the touchdown and you get right by the end zone and just decide. I don't know, like what compels you to drop the football? I don't understand it, dog. I don't get it. I don't even know. Like when we used to play football and I used to catch touchdowns, because I caught a lot of touchdowns, Aaron. I never did that, dog.
Like, what's the urgency to get the football out of your hands?
What is there? I never understood. Like, I'm like, bro, like, you're not even all the way in the end zone yet. What is you doing? What is you doing? First of all, the Bama almost caught up to him and smacked the joint out his hand because he like kind of put the joint back a little bit, and the Bama was still trying to hawk the play. That it's like, dog, this Bama have no sense of awareness, and like, just I don't know. Like, you got CTE for where you just need to drop the football. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. But that's why I can't be a coach in the NFL, because I would have squared up with the Bama on the sideline, dog. Because that's basically game in hand. If he scores that touchdown, that's game in hand. 73-yarder joint. So yeah, but they end up losing. Did you see how the Bama they Cam Ward threw an interception and then the Bama fumbled and then they recovered the joint in the end zone?
Yep.
That joint was crazy, bro. I thought that joint only happened on Madden, dog. That joint was crazy. Buccaneers, they beat the Seahawks in a burner. That joint that went down to the wire. Emeka Ibuka, that Bama real. Coker. Lions whooped the Bengals. I mean, they whooped the Bengals so bad. Bengals like, dog, we gotta get a quarterback. And then they went and traded for Joe Flacco. Why did they trade for Joe Flacco, Aaron? That's not the. Why you ain't go to the Giants? They got 3 quarterbacks.
That's who they should have gone to.
I'm just saying, if I'm looking around the league and I'm like, oh, we need a quarterback, like I'm not going to the Bengals. I mean, maybe they did and they didn't get a sufficient deal, but Jameis, to me, you put Jameis on that Bengals team right now, dog, you winning 8 games with that roster offensively and Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he gonna let it fly. They gonna score points.
They definitely gonna
you
score.
Get a couple of interceptions, but you gonna score points.
Yeah, you gonna score points for sure. So I don't get it. I don't get it. But whatever. I don't get it. Maybe the Giants was asking for more than a 5th round pick. They wanted a 4th or something. I mean, I don't know how that works, dog. I don't even know what the running market is for a backup quarterback or your 3rd string backup quarterback. I don't know. We talked about Washington. Patriots beat the Bills, dog, in a burner. That joint, I mean, that was the
Stephon Diggs.
That was his game, dog. I mean, he clearly, I like, shout out to Mike Vrabel, dog, because Mike Vrabel understand what's going on in the league. These Bama's went into the game and they played the narrative, dog. They were like, dog, we're going to get our man the football. He playing his old team. We're going to get him involved early. We're going to keep him involved. We're going to he's our best offensive weapon. And they made it a point to get him the football. Point
Simple.
Simple, dog. And what happens when you do that? When you get the ball in your playmakers' hands consistently and constantly, you win football games, dog. You win football games. So, they had fumbles in that joint. I don't know why the Patriots Bama's can't hold the football. Antonio Gibson, he got injured. He out for the season. But, dog, the running backs got to hold on to the rock, dog. But Patriots go to 3-2. That's the divisional matchup joint. That's a big win. Then the Monday night game, we had the Chiefs and the Jaguars. Jaguars beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Can you believe it, Aaron? Can you believe it? I said the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Can you believe it?
I picked them. I put the joint in the chat. The picture and ticket.
Oh, yeah, you cashed out. Yeah.
The Jaguars are good. Like, I know we joke and like, the head coach they got was goofy with the little press conference and all other stuff, but
he got some stuff figured out down there. He got
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence looking serviceable.
Mm-hmm.
He get the ball to his guy Thomas. Like they all right. They 4-1.
Yeah. Yeah. They dog. They 4-1. They beat the Chiefs. Chiefs out here 2-3. They got to fight. Yeah. So that's that, dog. Uh, question: WNBA. Did you hear about what is her name? Nafisha Collier.
I
Basically
heard about
She called out the
it. Was a commission or
WNBA
something?
commissioner. Yep, called her out. Basically aired all the dirty laundry. And the commissioner didn't even get on the joint and say it was incorrect or that it was false. She just said it's been blown out of proportion and all like lady, come on, man. They need to get her up out of here.
She
No,
don't look like she played ball. Did she play ball?
I don't know if she played ball, but she looked like she looked like a ostrich or something. Dog. I don't. The thing is, bro, I'm like, if you give me the WNBA right now, dog, I can make that joint into a thriving business. We can get money.
It's not thriving now.
No, it's not thriving. It's not thriving. Games on at 3 in the afternoon. Whole playoff joints went down and nobody even paid one attention to the joint. I can't even tell you who won the joint, Yeah, the joint is in bad shape, though. They about to enter a lockout. All this other funny, dog. Let me run a WNBA. That joint will be booming. That joint will be booming, dog.
What's the first 3 changes you're gonna make as commissioner of the
First 3
WNBA?
changes, dog. I don't want to sound like
You a commissioner. Business gonna be booming. People want to hear what you gonna do. What you gonna implement?
I'm testing rim heights in the off season. We lowering the rim. That's the first off-season change. Bama's going hooping high and all like this. But then as soon as the Bama get dunked on and banged on, sideline, baseline dribble joint, and the Bama get it hang time on them and rim rock on the youngin face, Bama's gonna be like, that junk gonna do numbers, dog. That's the first thing I'm doing. Rim coming down to 9 2/4. I'm gonna figure out a case study in the offseason to figure out what the rim gotta be, what height it gotta be. I need 60% can bang. At least 60% of the league can bang. Keep it right there. 60% of the bang. And I'm talking about not no weak bang joints like where.
But Harold,
yes,
the youngins didn't grow up trying to dunk because the rim was 10 feet. You have to wait a generation of women
don't
for them
matter.
to grow up and
Don't
come
matter.
in the league with that mentality.
Dog, what I'm saying is right now, if you just get it to where 60% had the ability to do it,
You have to move it down more than 9 feet. Then you have to put it at 8 feet for that to work.
I mean, listen, we gotta test it out to see. I gotta test it out to see. If it's 9 feet, it's 9 feet. If it's 8 3/4, it's 8 3/4. Like I'm not going to like just say 9 feet or 8 feet or 7 feet. Like we're gonna test it out. We're gonna bring in a percentage of the youngins in the NBA, all different heights and stuff, and then let them see if they can do it. Put the rim at different levels and see some scrimmages, see some different things, have a workout with the joint. And then once you see youngins banging on each other, then I'm gonna just clap my hands like this and be like, yeah.
So what you gonna say when Caitlin Clark's shot stopped going in because they done lowered the rim and she used to shooting on 10 feet?
No, learn how to dunk. That's what I'm gonna say. What you mean? Go to the rack. That's what I say. That's what I say to the Bamas now. If the Bamas is in the league and they keep breaking shots, what do we tell them, Aaron? Go to the rack. Ain't that what we tell them?
People not tuning in to see Caitlin Clark go to the rack, Harold.
Bro. But it's the thing though. She already there. They gonna watch her regardless. She miss or make. Bama's gonna watch her. She can complain, but it ain't gonna listen. You want the bread, you want the revenue. We gotta add some. We gotta add. This ain't Bonham and Bradley Circus, so I ain't saying you gotta go all that far, but we gotta add some intrigue. Some dog. The joints I be seeing watching that joint is not adequate, dog. Them layups, these Bammers be point blank range layups. These joints, like how you flex on a layup, dog. That Johnny down the street for Little League basketball can do. Like it it's not consistent, bro. We need some flash and some flair, dog. If you go to a high school basketball game right now, dog, and there's a Bama in that joint cooking, and he bang on somebody, you like, oh, that Bama can do it. Like it's an element that's missing, dog. And I want to bring it into the game more than it is now. It's one or two youngins that can dunk a basketball, and they got to be butt naked wide open with the lane open. Basically, got to be dunk contest rules for them to dunk the drink. So I need that number to be up more than that. I think 60% is a good number, but maybe you do it to 30%, where you having at least a percentage of dunks happening per night. If you got 6 games that's happening per night, you at least getting 3 dunks within within those games. So yeah, bro, anything to push this league forward. That's the first thing I'm doing. I like that they doing a little fashion bit with the youngins, like before the games, and they covering the
Yeah, that's
fashion
dope.
drinks. I like that drink. That's good. Let them show off their style. Let these youngins like personalities and stuff going. What they're trying to do right now is they going too far with it because now they're like trying to bring in youngins who got followings and Instagram follow, and they like getting rid of the basketball. Like they not the basketball is starting to get like pushed to the back. And if you like have notoriety and stuff like that, then you get like pushed to the front. And they like overlooking your basketball skills and talent. I'm not talking about the youngins that's already there. I'm talking about the new youngins that's funneling into the game. They like, oh, this youngin doing the numbers and blah, blah, blah. Like, dog, that's gonna be bad. So you gotta stick to the principles of basketball. Like the youngins who can cook, you gotta highlight them, make them the face and all that stuff. But then that whole fashion, like coming into the joint, doing that, like I think following the players, like doing a what do you call it? The Netflix joint, like they did for the quarterback joint. You need to do that for the youngins, dog. You need to do
I
that for
agree
the
with that.
youngins. Do the like you know how they do the quarterback joints and they follow the quarterbacks and they like follow their life and stuff like that. You need to do that for the youngins, dog. You need to do that. Bring people into their world, into their space. You know what I'm saying? Do that, right? That's what I'm doing to the joint. And so those are the two things. The third thing I really don't want to say because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I'm not money hungry, but it's just the reality of the world that we live in, though. You got to change them uniforms. Them uniforms is just not hitting, dog. They just look too.
What you gonna put them in skirts?
No, we're not gonna put them in skirts. But what I'm saying is, like, Bama's a watch. Bama's a watch the tennis joint because Youngin is in a firm fitting tennis outfit, dog. They'll watch tennis, they'll watch volleyball, they'll watch these other drinks and don't even care about the drink because the youngest is in firm fitted apparel. They need to make it more like they need to make the jerseys and stuff more firm fitted. More firm fitted. That's all I'm gonna say about that. People gonna watch, dog. You want Bama's to watch. You want these Bama's, you gotta. These are things that you need to be considering and putting into the joint. I'm not saying you gotta have the youngins out there butt naked in lingerie and nothing crazy like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that have them in baggy jerseys and looking like the men's drink. No, it needs to be a distinction between when you're looking at women's basketball and you're looking at men's basketball. It doesn't need to be. You're not trying to make it the same. It's not the same product. It's not the same thing. You need to fit it to what it is for that demographic. So those are the 3 changes I'm making, though. Out the gate. Jump would do numbers. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay. Aaron. I didn't do too good this week on the picks, though. I talked myself out of picks. I did all crazy type stuff. Here, let me see what I put on the Lock Factory, dog. Because let me see what I put on the Lock Factory. Let's see here. Lock Factory. So I had Colts -2.5. That cashed out. I had Cardinals +3.5. That cashed out. I had Seattle plus 3.5. That cashed out. I had Detroit minus 4.5. That cashed out. And then I had Eagles plus 4.5. That cashed out. And then the only one that I got wrong was the Jets plus 6. I thought the Jets was going to fight. These Bama's laid down. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, these Bama's had the lifestyle joints all over their apartment. They couldn't even. So they, yeah. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 out of 6. That's pretty good, Aaron. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's pretty good. 5 for 6. The week before that, I went 4 for 5. Um, yeah. So we back. And you know, I definitely take, like, unlike some people, if Bama's get bad picks or they lose, Bama's just move on. They don't even go back to the joint, Aaron. They just keep it moving. Like, oh yeah, so this week, blah blah blah. They don't talk about their losses. I lost one game. I mean, it happens, though. It happened, but still trekking good. I think for the year we're like 12-14. So 12 for 14. That's a pretty good record if you ask me. Philadelphia Eagles, this Thursday night game, minus 7.5 versus the New York Giants.
Give me the Giants.
I'm going with Philadelphia minus the 7.5. It's in New
They
York.
can't pass.
You said what?
They can't pass. Like they're
Yeah,
struggling to score.
yeah, but they don't. Do they need to pass? It's like they gonna beat the Giants though. Giants ain't.
Nah, I think they're gonna beat them for sure. But to cover
Yeah.
7.5, I'm not giving them a touchdown.
Okay. All right. Denver Broncos at the New York Jets. Denver favorite minus 6.5 in New York Jets.
That's
This
a
is
lot.
yeah. I'm going Denver. There's nothing. There's no way I could pick the New York Jets right now though. These Bama's look lifeless. And one of the things that they're battling is getting the team back on track, and I think that's going to be hard to do with how the trajectory of how this team is going right now. Arizona Cardinals at the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are favorite minus 6.5.
Run that back.
Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray and them versus the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are favorite minus 6.5. Daniel
Mm.
Jones, Jonathan Taylor, and the boys. Shane
Give me the Cardinals.
Steichen.
I'll take the Cardinals to cover.
I can't go with the Cardinals, dog. After what happened this past weekend, Bama stole this player in the chest. I don't know. A little risky. I'm going with Indianapolis to cover the minus 6.5. LA Rams at the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens, they got the Rams favorite minus 7.5 in Baltimore. That's crazy.
If Lamar plays, I'm taking the Ravens.
They say he
If he
probably is
doesn't
out.
play,
He said he's out probably 2 weeks. So they say last week and probably this week. But who knows, though? The level when desperation is at play, though, it just
yeah, if he's out and they starting Cooper Rush again, then give me the Rams and
yeah,
a lot.
I'm taking the Rams in a lock as well. If Lamar plays, I'm still taking the Rams. I think they just defensively they just down so bad that Lamar, even if he comes back, if he's not 100%, the Bama gonna have to be Joe Montana / Randall Cunningham all in one game to get them Bama's over the hump. Um, yeah, I like the Rams. Dallas Cowboys at the Carolina Panthers. Rico Dotto revenge game. It's in Carolina. Cowboys are favorite minus 3.5.
Give me the Cowboys.
All
They can
right.
score.
Cowboys can score. I think that the Cowboys. I don't want to pick the Cowboys, but I think they will score. I think Carolina can cover that 3.5 though. But I'll go with Dallas. I'll rock with you. Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers are favorite minus 5.5. This is a lot. Pittsburgh.
Against who?
Cleveland Browns and Dillon
Oh yeah.
Gabriel
Oh yeah. Give me Pittsburgh.
in Pittsburgh too.
And this is going to the on a ticket.
Yeah, it's on a parlay for sure. Seattle Seahawks at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars are favorite minus 1.5. I like Seattle.
Give me the Jag.
All right. LA Chargers at the Miami Dolphins. Chargers are minus 4.5 against the Miami Dolphins.
Give me the Chargers.
I'll take the Chargers as well. And then we got New England Patriots at the New Orleans Saints. Patriots are favorite minus 3.5 at New Orleans.
Give me the Patriots.
I like
Another
the
lock.
Patriots as well. Tennessee Titans at the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders are favored minus 5.5 versus the Tennessee Titans.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Give me the Titans.
Give me the Titans as well. We unanimous. San Francisco 49ers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers are favored minus 3. Mac Jones was balling. I ain't gonna hold you, Aaron. That Bama
He
almost
was.
made me take
Yeah.
everything back I ever said about that Bama because he looked better than
He was
Brock
looking better than Brock. Yep.
He might be. That Bama he was making all the right decisions. The Bama was not like just doing some of the careless stuff that I've seen him do in the past. Dog, Shanahan, McVay, and
O'Connell.
O'Connell. Them Bama's the quarterback whisperers, dog. They can take a mediocre, average Bama and make them look real good, bro. Because that Bama was cooking. So I like San Francisco to cover versus Tampa Bay.
What's the spread again?
3
No,
in
give me
favor of
Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Give me Tampa. San Fran can't score.
Okay. Cincinnati Bengals with their new quarterback addition to the roster versus the Green Bay Packers. Packers are favored minus 14.5.
Damn.
2 holes, touchdowns, and a field goal. I think Cincinnati will at least put up a fight. 14.5 points. Good night.
That's a college spread. God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, they this ain't going on no ticket. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
But
Give me the Bengals. I can't see that.
yeah. Detroit Lions at the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a Sunday night game. It's a good one. Chiefs are favorite minus 2.5 versus Detroit. I like Detroit.
Chiefs a favorite?
Yes, Chiefs are favorite.
Man, give me the Lions.
I like the Lions as well, too. And in the Monday night game, there's 2 Monday night games, Aaron, this week. I love it. They got the Buffalo Bills at the Atlanta Falcons. Buffalo's favorite minus 4.5 at Atlanta. I think we're unanimous on this one. I got Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
And then we got the Chicago Bears rematch versus the Washington Commanders. Commanders are at home minus 4.5. We going to the game?
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, minus 4.5. Washington is in favor. Minus 4.5. I like Chicago to cover, though.
I don't. Jaden back and building on
Jaden
Williams.
back. Okay, all right. Aaron said it. You heard it here first. Jaden back. Anything else to talk about? Yeah, you want to talk about how
Kyron
AI?
Lacy.
Oh, Kyron Lacy, dog. They did my man dirty, dog. Come to find out, the Bama was nowhere near the accident, Aaron. Somebody got to be sued.
People got to die and go to jail over this.
Yeah, yeah. The whole that police officer and whoever was involved in that joint investigation, like they need to be fired immediately. They need to be gone. Take that Bama livelihood away, because it's just negligent, dog. When Bama, the wrong people wield too much power, it's just problematic, bro.
And everybody ran with it.
It's just problematic. It's problematic. Dog, listen, bro. Have you seen all this stuff about the AI? I've been putting the joint in the chat, though. This joint about to get crazy, Aaron. We're not even gonna be able to know the real from the fake.
About to get.
Oh, it's already there. But I'm just saying, they about to start using the joint against Bamas, dog. When that happened, dog, I'm just let y'all know. If y'all ever see video evidence of the kid doing something fugazi or something, It ain't me, dog. Aaron, tell these people all I do is wake up,
Play
pray, go
golf,
to work,
take
play
care of the
golf,
family.
and take care of the family, and go to bed, dog. That's all I do.
That's it.
That's it, dog. I'm not doing no freaky things. I'm not busting guns
Some
nowhere.
freaky things.
I ain't in no CVS pharmacy taking like nothing, dog. Nothing. They going, dog. I'm just telling you, this drink is so like, dog. They got Michael Jackson on that drink selling products. They, dog. I'm just saying, like, we never
Tupac,
heard Tupac. You didn't even go nowhere.
MLK. Did you see they had MLK in the WWE wrestling? Talking about I don't have no more dreams. I am the dream. Dog, it's wild.
Hey, this drink, and first of all, there's no regulations on the drink. So it ain't like it's not like it's rules to the drink. It's not like it's like, oh yeah, if you do this drink, you can get hemmed up, go to jail. Like Bammers can just take anybody face, anybody
And
drink.
people gonna
If you
share it. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. This drink's so dangerous, dog. If they want to get a Bam up out of there, they just gonna put them on the drink. Oh yeah, we got visual evidence back. That's not even
And
me.
it creates plausible deniability for somebody who blatantly on camera doing something wild. Because Trump already a big liar. So if they drop the Epstein files and show this man fondling toddlers or whatever the case is in the files, he just gonna say it's AI. The joint wasn't me. Young Thug tried it
No,
too. He tried to say all that stuff that came out with him snitching was AI. Like they
no,
did it on purpose for his album release, but it didn't work.
no. This is the Bama's. Bama's gonna be using this drink in court, talking about this AI. It's not me.
You
This,
already
this, and
know.
that.
And it's gonna
Like
work
no, and it's gonna
both ways.
because you gotta. First of all, how you gonna even dispute the drink? You gonna have to have a forensic type of AI. Like, Lord, you gonna have the AI defend you. This drink gonna get, bro. Hey, listen to all my people out there, yeah. Get your life right. Talk to
They in
God
this
every
man.
day. Get your mind right. Talk to the Lord. Figure out how y'all can get aligned. You might not have talked to him for a long time. It's okay. You can start today. The drink about to get spiral, bro. It's all types of stuff happening, going on behind the scenes. You don't even know what's real. I'm looking at the C. Kirk joint, and I'm like, dog, is they gonna try to spawn this Bama back to life like he the Messiah or somebody like it just you can't even know what's real. Like the joint, just so much funny business in every little aspect of everything. It's like, dog, did this drink really happen, or is this drink a movie? Everything a movie, Aaron. They got actors, scripts for everything. Oh no, man. Oh no. 2020, 2025, 6, 7. I thought we was gonna have flying cars by now, dog. When you'd asked me when I was 12 years old, we'd have been flying cars, dog.
Instead, we get this foolishness.
Dog, this drink crazy, bro. This drink crazy. Hey man, put y'all seatbelts on, lock in. About to be wild, bro. About to be wild. Follow us at OSS 980, Other Side of Sports. Shout out Wes Buffy. Shout out Lance J. Shout out Kicking It with G Man. Shout out Sports Talk Tasha. Shout out did you see Maryland dog fumble the bag? Their
Yeah.
Bama's had the game in hand and just
That
20,
being
20
said,
points
that
in
boy
the
Malik Washington is nice. Like Maryland got one. I don't
yeah.
know if they can keep him past this year because the big boys gonna come calling. Ohio State, probably Alabama, like all of the top schools gonna come. This Bama is a true freshman out there playing like this.
Yeah.
If they can find a way to keep him, they got one.
Yeah.
He might be the best quarterback in Maryland history already. True freshman, Cooker from Glen Burnie.
Yeah. 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 He a cooker, dog. That
He
Bama was
like
out that drink. He was out that drink cooking. I ain't even gonna hold you. He was out that drink cooking. But how they end up losing that drink is beyond me. It's beyond me, dog. I'm like, dog, how y'all had this drink in hand? All y'all had to do was just Yeah. So I don't know what they're gonna do, dog. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm trying to look. I don't see it. Yeah. All right. Follow us at OSS 980 Upside of Sports. Share the content. Share the show. We out.